Good morning, everybody. My name is Peyton Thorne, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of our company, the Sled, and these are my partners.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm the Chief Financing Officer.
Hi, I'm Riley, the Chief Marketing Officer.
Hi, I'm Parth Manchuri. I'm the Chief Operating Officer.
We believe that we have a revolutionary product that will save people time, energy, and frustration around the globe. Our product allows strollers, wonder-wheelers, and other beach transportation units to glide and slide smoothly on beach surfaces and without the hassle and frustration that most people experience. When you think of vacation, most people think of the beach. When you ask most Americans where they travel for vacation, a lot of them say the beach. Vacation is a time where we're looking to relax and let go for a few days and have a good time. Through these vacation days, you experience many different thrills and many different excitements. And we've all been on trips where we finally reach our destination and the relief sets in of we're finally here. The anticipation is over and the heartbeat areas from the back seat have ceased. You get out of your car, you walk down the boardwalk, or you walk down the sidewalk, and you step in the sand, and you feel the sand between your toes, the salty air in your nose, and then your stroller sinks into the sand. You quickly realize how hard this transition is from the boardwalk to your beach destination on that beach for that day. You're trying to find a spot for you and your family to relax that day and have a good time. And quickly, you realize, man, this is awfully tough, look at this thing behind me. Before you know it, you have sweat running down your face, and you're exhausted. Next thing you know, you hand this ever-important task off to your 11-year-old son. Moments later, your 11-year-old son is complaining behind you, Dad, where are we going? What's next? And you start to realize, man, this vacation might not be so relaxing after all. Well, we're here to tell you that the Sled eliminates those problems, eliminates that frustration. Through our product, we believe that we can help families really enjoy their vacations and really enjoy their time by allowing beach transportation to be more efficient and more quick, so you don't have to worry as much about getting your stuff, your equipment to your spot as much as we do today. With our product, we are using material called ABS plastic. It's acrylonitrile butadiene plastic. And this plastic will reduce friction from our unit to the sand, allowing it to slide and glide smoothly through pushing or pulling our unit. We believe that not only will this plastic and this material in our product help people be more efficient in their transportation of their equipment and their children in strollers, but this will also eliminate frustration and help you and your family have a great time on the beach and really enjoy your vacation.
So throughout this semester, we experienced many different problems and trying to find one that we are most passionate about. So up until about 3 weeks ago, we just pivoted. So far, we have had multiple different customer interviews. We have about 40 as of right now. And when talking to parents, we found that this product would be less of a hassle and make it easier when traveling with young kids. In the near future, we plan to have a survey filled out via a tiny URL. One of our direct competitors is a product called Sand Sliders. This is a product that hangs from the top of your stroller onto the bottom wheels, so you are able to lift up your stroller and pull it through. Although this product is not very safe because you have to pull your stroller up and then pull it through. And this product is currently not on the market. Our next direct competitor is a product called Deeming Designs. This product, you have to unscrew all of the wheels on your existing stroller and re-screw in new wheels that are able to go through the sand. And this product would be very inconvenient because no one wants to spend the time to unscrew wheels and put new ones in when going to the beach. Our next direct competitor is a company called Polar Stroller. This is mainly targeted in Canada and places that have snow and is meant to go through the snow. This product, you have to buy a whole new stroller, and most people wouldn't want to have multiple different strollers for which destination you want to go on. It's just a waste of money. And our indirect competitor is just using your manpower and having to pull through the sand, which can be very irritating and time-consuming. Our product is unique to all these because our product is just 4 attachments to each wheel. You don't have to buy a new stroller. You don't have to spend time before going to the beach to unscrew wheels and put new wheels in, and you don't have to waste the time using your manpower to go through the sand.
So now, who's excited to talk some numbers for our company? So we're thinking of targeting the U.S. market for our Sled, and we're thinking of our service addressable market to be around the Midwest because it's easier on us, and for our total addressable market, the coastal line, and combined with our service addressable market. So doing the research, we have figured out that we have a revenue market of around $890 million with 35 million units sold, and we're thinking about like having our product, like a pack of our product for about $25, which would get us to about $890 million. So for our service addressable market, we're thinking of having a revenue of $106 million with 4.3 million units sold with the same price. And for our market share, we predict that our market share is going to be around 14%, which comes from like our service addressable market, which would be around 1/4 of it, and which comes up to 1.7 million customers buying our product for $25. And we currently have a working Facebook page for our product where we are planning to send out posts and the Facebook ads, which would take them to our survey or to our website so they can check our product and critique us. And other than that, secondarily, we are thinking of talking to like people around us, like you guys, like the people, like the adults that we meet, so we get like a feedback from them. For our promotional, as I already talked, we're going to be using Facebook advertisement a lot because it's cheaper. It's around 20 cents per click, and as compared to Google Ads, that's our secondary option, which is around 70 cents per click. So that's a really high price for our product and like the scale of our company. And we're thinking of having this product selling on Amazon and and on our website. Amazon would be more of like a basic product, like a universal type of ski for our wheels, and for our website you can like actually customize according to your stroller wheels, like what size, what width do you really want your sled to be so that it fits your wheel.
So we did a fair bit of brainstorming to figure out what we want our MVP to be. Like we thought of using cardboard and just dragging it through the sand. We thought of taking skis and just putting it at the bottom of the stroller and just pushing it through the sand. But we decided to go with 3D printing. We decided to go with 3D printing just because we can make a design whatever we want it to look like. So we actually brought this in today for you to see. And what we did with this is we used a thing called Tinkercad. And Tinkercad is a basic 3D printing site that you can use. And we printed off of this at our school. But the problem with this is that it's too simple for us and we need something better. So we need $350, or we're asking for $350, so that we can go to MPub and we can have a membership there. So we can use bigger 3D printers so that we can make this design we truly want. We also need a better 3D printing website so that we can get better curves and what we want out of that. And we also need money because we want to buy a material called ABS plastic, which we talked about earlier, which is the same material as Legos. And then to continue to confirm our product, we want to use Facebook. We want to join mom Facebook groups, and we want to do that so that we can ask questions, make sure that they like the product also, that they will use it. And then we also want to join the Neighborhood Moms Network. We want to talk to those moms in that network. We want to see if they will enjoy the product, same as Facebook. And some future plans that we have. Right now, our plan to connect it is using Velcro, but we want in the future to use some sort of clip device that will clip right onto the wheel, so it'll stay steady and it won't slip off or anything like that. And then another one of our future plans is we want to do something for not just strollers, but we want to do something for maybe coolers. So if you're trying to pull your cooler through the sand, and if you don't have a kid, you might want our device that will help you pull your cooler through the sand.
We believe that we have an innovative product, like we said before, that can change the game in the beach transportation unit. We hope that you guys enjoy your time with us today and that you can see yourself pushing your child, pushing your equipment, or pushing your cooler, pushing or pulling your cooler through the sand at your next beach destination. We hope you guys had a good day today. We thank you for listening and we wish you the best. Thank you.
So you're early in your development.
Yeah, this has been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
just like
Well,
pivot it
actually,
out.
for 2 weeks, you guys are pretty good. I've done 2 months and had that much. Okay. I like the idea because I love the beach. I think you're also missing the desert, you know, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, same kind of things, isn't it? So, it's kind of hard for me to ask too much about your business because you're so early in it. So I basically understand if you're sitting here today, you're standing here today, other than the M-Hub, what do you see as your biggest barrier? Spend money. Spending money is easy.
Okay. What
I mean, you got a barrier. You're early in your stage. You've recently pivoted. You're trying to get to M-Hub. You're trying to work on your product. I understand you got plastic that you're doing. What is your big barrier?
So like, we would also be spending on like advertisements that we're going to be sending out on either Facebook ads or with the Google ads. That's one place that we're going to be spending money, and other than that, we're thinking of spending money on like before going to the M-Hub, we're thinking of buying like a filament that goes in the 3D printers. So like if you see our product, it was like shipped from the side and it's like not a really high quality filament. So we're thinking of buying like something close to the
No trial, Unity plastic.
the ABS plastic. So something between this filament and that filament, so we have a better product. And we're also thinking of like individually printing out these pieces. So this piece is actually just like a really basic prototype of this. This is actually going to be like this big. So we're thinking of actually spending some money on printing like parts of the wheel and then like gluing them together, like so like, and then actually calling like people from the neighborhood moms club and like actually making them use our product and like get more data. The problem that we're focusing on right now is like, is this product like viable? Can we like really make money out of it? So we need reviews. We really don't have that many like interviews because like we just have 20.
Well, I think you're hitting the last thing you just mentioned. I think is your largest barrier, and that's going to be, besides coming in with product design, is testing.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how many relatives or friends you have coming up, but spring breaks, you know, just a few months away. If you can have something you can test or take with you, or have your friends test, I would encourage you to try to do that.
But yeah, but before that,
That's on marketing right now, product development and testing.
You got a great beach right downtown this summer, bring a product
That's
down there.
true.
get
No,
it
I
fun.
think it shuts off like this season. It opens up.
In the summer.
Summer. Oh, no.
Okay, in the summer,
Okay,
that's your
sorry.
test bed, why go to Miami unless you do it early, which I agree, yeah.
It was a good presentation. One thing I would say, just next time, and if you have any fresh audiences, show us what you're talking about early. Because we got to prototype at the end of the presentation. You want to give us this mental image. You showed us some of the competition, but what did you have in mind that's disruptive? So even if you have to draw it, or you have to use some graphics design or something like that to model it, but that should have been one of the first things. Here's what we're talking about early.
Here's the problem, there's how you solved it.
Yeah.
Mike, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I really liked how you talk about the indirect competitor, which is nothing, right? Just pushing that stroller through. We call this competing against non-consumption, and that's creating a new market where one doesn't exist. So I really like that part. To Daryl's point, I think you really got to test the product, make sure it works. Because my stroller, I have an 18-month-old, actually works quite well in the sand. And if I strap some sled things to it, I don't know if that would make it harder to push or easier. So you got to do a lot of product testing and check it out right before you build something that's saleable. The only other thing that I thought of is, you know, in the venture industry, we're always very cautious about customer markets that are fleeting, right? So anytime you have like a product that serves babies or parents of babies, or maybe a product that serves high school students, what happens? They age out, right? So that means that you're not going to have an engaged user base for 10 plus years. You're going to have to continually find new customers to fill your funnel in order to sell to them, so new parents. So the focus really becomes all about growth and customer acquisition as opposed to retainment and engagement. So you're going to have to build not only an amazing product, but you're going to have to build a marketing platform that's really good at capturing new mothers of babies, or you got to reimagine your customer. So instead of going after the parents of babies, you go after
Coolers.
maybe the Bed Bath and Beyonds or other people that serve that segment specifically. And maybe you're not going D2C, you're going, with a customer that's gonna be there for a long time that serves your segment. So be a little cautious around those things.
Well, yeah, you mentioned before coolers and just if you're tackling the beach transportation problem, okay, there's other things besides strollers and that offer maybe a bigger market or that you don't have those same kind of hurdles or challenges. So that's what you mentioned. Coolers is a future item, beach chairs and all kinds of things, towels, all kinds of things kind of can come into the whole, beach transportation experience, or sand transportation in general, so, which might be the desert question. So I don't just think a little bit more out of the box in terms of if you find that market and that you're not getting the traction or getting that in these tests, you might need to pivot again a little bit and not jump ahead too far.
Yeah, and to build on that, I love the product for partner opportunities. Like, I see this product at a beach rental place. I don't know if I want to own one. I'd rent one all day, get my stuff to the sidewalk, and then slug it through the sand on one of these bad boys all day long, and then turn it back in. And there's some neat opportunities and something like that. One other thing about the money, you mentioned M-Hub, and for $350, just want to let you know that in St. Charles, there's a makerspace there that has everything you need. It's closer, and it's actually less expensive than that. So it's a makerspace in St. Charles.
I think it's called Foxville.
Foxville, yep. So, something to think about on that, instead of slugging downtown and paying that money. As entrepreneurs, we have to think about how we're budgeting our money, our time, and all of that, right? So there's an opportunity. They have everything you need to try.
With the beach rental thing, we thought about that, and we thought, we put it into perspective, and we thought that there's not any, there's beach rental places that they're not right next to each other, so we thought of putting it in a store right outside the beach, so that way people can go in and get it before they get to the beach. Because once you already get to the beach and get set up and things, we thought that it wouldn't be needed to rent it after that point. But we have definitely already thought of putting it in stores right outside.
This could even be like a franchise. I see it as a cabana business. You're sitting on the beach and you got 30 of these things, and somebody's got their own independent business renting this stuff out. How many beaches across America? I mean, that could be cool.
Yeah, we definitely see ourselves, like you said, the cabana service possibly. There's so many of those services on the beach, and obviously with our product, it wouldn't be great to be on the beach because you already have to get your stuff through that point. So we were thinking, the boardwalks when you come in, different gates that some private beaches you come in, have it right there.
Right.
Where you
Find your strategic locations.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
And then we totally agree that this is like a rentable product because it just falls into that minivan dilemma. You buy a minivan thinking of 1 year, once in a year you'll be picking up 7 people from your kids' basketball practice and drop them home. That's one of the occasions when you need a seat for 7 people, and it's kind of the same thing with this. You just need it for the times when you're going to the beach. So rental would be more accessible.
Just really quickly, one thing I've noticed across many of the presentations today is that people are using the words "we think" and "I thought" and "we explored," but going to Gemba or going to the customer, as Daryl was talking before, we're taking some of these other stakeholders that are involved, maybe some of these beach businesses, retailers. The more you can spend time with those folks and test your ideas and your concept, they're going to give you all the answers at the end of the day. If you live and are obsessed with the customer and or the other people that play a key part of this, you're going to get all the answers you need on if this is a viable opportunity and if they can be helpful. So spend less time in the classroom with yourselves, spend more time on the phone with folks in the industry.
More to talk to the customers better.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Good job, guys.
Thanks for your time.